August 3rd, 1941. The fortified port of Odessa has been under siege for only 2 weeks. The Soviet Air Force tried and failed to contest the Germans' air supremacy over the besieged city, but paid such heavy losses that now the Stavka forbade any mission over the besieged Odessa. The commander-in-chief of the Southern Front believed that the garrison could hold out for 2 or 3 additional months given the abundance of resources available within the city. You can imagine his face when he received the news that this week Odessa falls into German hands. Howdy folks, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the second episode of this new turn in War in the East 2, the online challenge. And yes, so if, let's say, north of the Pripyat marshes, the Germans unleashed their summer storm, they also unleashed a small, let's say, shower along the Black Sea, along the Black Sea coast, and namely, this shower fell on Odessa. Now, the Battle of Odessa was, I would say, an interesting one because, honestly, I never expected Odessa to fall in such a quick time, and maybe because of the buff I gave to the Romanians, I was not expecting the Romanians to reduce the fortifications from level 4 to level 2. Yeah, this was again quite unexpected. And what my opponent then also did was to reinforce the 11th Army with as many flamethrower tank battalions, pioneer battalions, and super heavy howitzers, and using the siege howitzers and the siege mortars. And in just one turn, Odessa fell, and all of these divisions are now permanently gone. I mean, only the 28th Mountain Division was supposed to be disbanded on turn 14, but all of these will arrive again sooner or later in the reserve theater box. Which is a big blow for me, because now not only I've lost, let's say, 100,000 men and 1,700 guns, but now it means that, look at that, look at here, this is most likely the 11th Army on the move to I don't know where. Now, what I think my opponent's next move would be, or will be to open up a breach here with the 11th Army. Open up a breach here with, I don't know, with some of the troops stationed here. These are HQ units. Oh, interesting. Some recon planes as well, and some very depleted fighters. Interesting. But what I fear he might attempt to do will be to open up a breach here, unleash the panzers, open up a breach here, maybe unleash some other panzers or the Romanians, or I don't know if he shifted some of von Kleist's First Panzer Army, First Panzer Group south here, but I don't know. He might take one more turn to reinforce and let's say recover the 11th Army, but I don't like this. It's only the beginning of August, and I still have like 2 months to wait before the Rasputitsa comes, and he is already pushing me into Ukraine. So I might be forced to do something that I was not planning to do this week, but I have to do it, which is a general retreat behind the Dnieper River. It really hurts my heart to do this, but I have no other option than just doing it. And so, yeah, this will be, let's say, the the topic of this episode. So, folks, without further ado, let's dive straight into it. Alright, folks, so what could I say? There is absolutely nothing to say, and nothing to be said. Because, oh god, really, I am speechless. I am stunned. I was expecting really Odessa to hold out, to divert, maybe not the 11th Army, but the Romanians. And then when I opened the combat report and I saw that the Romanians, the freaking Romanians, they brought down the fortification from level 4 to level 2. I don't know. I really kind of regretted buffing so much the Axis units that, yeah, I mean, anyway, it's too late now to shed tears of frustration and desperation. Odessa fell, I have to cope with it, and yeah, there's nothing else to be said and done. I mean, I only have to hope that the 11th Army will take its time to be reinforced and yeah, to be regenerated as well in terms of CPPs before going on the offensive. And yeah, also the retreat to the Dnieper was really driven out of necessity. Already I began deploying, I did deploy many cavalry divisions along the Dnieper in the previous turns, just because I couldn't see any really any gap in the enemy lines through which to send my cavalry divisions to exploit, I don't know, some gaps, and then of course to damage an enemy railways, to displace HQs and stuff like that. And so I was like, you know what, fine. I'll just retreat everybody behind the Dnieper and start to fortify the Dnieper line, and again trade land with time. Yeah. Also, interestingly, I didn't comment on that, but I had a look at the logistics report, and I noticed that one of my generals actually did learn something new, because I think it was Commander Danilov. He increased his admin points from 3 to 4. Is not, I would say, not a big change, to be honest, but still, it's. I was satisfied to see that despite all these catastrophes going on the southern front, at least one of my commanding officers, actually had the decency of learning something new from these constant series of epic defeats, kind of, yes. And yeah, so with this, because as I said, I'm really speechless and frustrated in seeing all of my plans being pulverized and being evaporated by the sudden loss of Odessa. I can only say, folks, thank you very much for watching, thank you very much for supporting the channel. I wish you all the best, and again, I thank you very much for supporting me psychologically in this epic challenge, because, oh my god, I don't know, facing a human opponent is such a different experience, even though I confess, even when playing the Soviets against the AI, I confess I never made it past turn 5. So for me, it's like a jump into the unexplored, a jump into the void. I really have no idea what to expect. I have no idea how to react. Everything will be improvised, literally on the spot. Yeah, as always, thank you very much for watching, folks. I wish you all the best, and as always, I'll see you all again next week.
Сердце молодое, ой, как мне, братцы, хочется домой. Иди скорей, дороженька, дорога, разрыв казачью думает тоску. Это ты, поднял коня и кола, и свистнул сабли острый на скаку. Это ты, поднял коня и кола, и свистнул сабли острый. звучала слава тульских кузнецов. Самопалы, самопалы смастерили для бойцов. В этом хитром самоваре кран особый боевой. За версту врагов ошпарит кипяточек огневой. За версту врагов ошпарит кипяточек огневой. Горяч тебе кипяточек, самовар, самопал, дружочек. Дышут жаром небывалым самовары, самопалы, вот так самовары. Дышут жаром небывалым самовары, самопалы, вот так самовары. Тульский чай совсем не сладкий для непрошенных гостей. И прикуску, и в накладку прожигает до костей. Подается чай с припаркой и горячим леденцом. Самовары тульской марки пышут жаром и свинцом. Самовары тульской марки пышут жаром и свинцом. Горяч тебе кипяточек, самовар, самопал, дружочек. Пышут жаром небывалым самовары, самопалы, вот так самовары. Жаром небывалым самовары, самопалы, вот так самовары. Если враг войны захочет, станет в строй старый бал. Заклокочет, заклокочет самоварщик самопал. Угостим, как угощали, мы водицей огневой. Мы бороться не устали, бой ходить нам не впервой.